Hey Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. We'll be, what are we doing? New week, August 13th until the 19th for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What my cross watchers, if you're messing with Aquarius, doing whatever you do with Aquarius, that's your business. But thank you for joining me. Those of you who have subscribed, my new subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. I can be using a couple different decks, so if you have any questions, you can always hit me up in reference to that. As always, take what you want, leave what you don't. Leave the rest for someone else that cares. Excuse me. So, for the energy of this new week coming in, we have Ace of Earth, Page of Water, and the Six of Air. Things are looking up in reference to a new person that has entered your life. Maybe a relationship is reaching a new phase. Maybe your psychic abilities are reaching a new level, which is really good. And you're getting this flow of abundance. Maybe quite possibly a new business venture. There's some important documents or contracts that surround this energy. All right, you could be taking a trip of some sort, and there's going to be an end to a difficult situation that's going to work out in your favor. You know, because we are all here to be in our greatest good. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say in reference to the situation. You're moving quite possibly in reference to social life. It could be your social media, but there's some type of movement in reference to social life, or it could be in reference to meeting certain people that you're supposed to be in contact with, but that is moving. Especially if you're going towards a business venture, this is going to put you in the right place in reference to meeting exactly who it is that you need to meet. You're moving towards possibly strengthening your spirituality or religion. And this is also, you know, a man or a ride of some sort getting their karma, you know. Karma doesn't always have to be bad, but, you know, if you put out good into the world, that's exactly what will come back to you. There's someone here that has really strong feelings in reference to quite possibly a female with dark hair. Or there could be some extracurricular activities going on as far as sexual activity with this person. Could be, I'm not going to say another woman because of the fact that I don't see like three is a crowd up in here, but you never know. So let's see what the tarot has to say. There's an older man here, quite possibly dealing with someone who's younger than them. Maybe wanting to have a situation, it came out this way actually, wanting to have some type of relationship with this person. You have Four of Swords. Four of Swords is your energy, which you could be standing alone in reference to a situation. You know, maybe there's some, maybe there's a routine or passive sense in reference to sex. All right, something has become very monotone and it's not working up to the standards, should I say. All right, it could quite possibly be dealing with the marriage, or since the what is this, the Hierophant is here. All right, but he came out in reverse. So there's some restrictions of some sort, and there's restrictions in reference to the marriage or maybe this union that's going on here, and it can quite possibly be in reference to the sexual part of the arrangement. All right, but it can also quite be in reference to, you know, someone being out here challenging the status quo and not going by the normal routine in reference to certain situations, because of the fact that you're here out by yourself and you're handling and taking life by the horns, and being out here doing exactly what you need to do. You ain't worried about nobody else, and you're gonna go for yours. It could be in reference to a relationship, in reference to making a decision. But once again, there might be some challenges that are standing in the way in reference to this relationship. You could be dealing with Gemini or soulmate energy. And this can also indicate the end of troubles. Alright? Love and union and all that goody good stuff. Maybe an ending to a challenge with the sexual activity, and for things to become much more clear in this union. Something flipped. You have the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles came out in reverse. There's a lack of teamwork on somebody's part. Maybe someone is putting more effort than the other, so needing to balance that out and find some type of common ground where people can learn off of one another. All right. This is also a card of rubbing shoulders with the right people. So you need to learn how to make those moves accordingly, so that you're going in the right direction. All right. Since the card is in reverse, it's something for you to pay attention to. See what the Zen deck has to say. Somebody's being lazy about the situation. You have the Nine of Cups. Lazy, not willing to do their part, not willing to move forward. All right. This is also a wish fulfillment card. You can also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But this can also be dealing with relationship status, this soulmate energy of you that's here. There is an energy that is soulmate connected, and quite possibly, I think more of, if you're married, that's your soulmate connection, that you are with that right person, and need to work on that energy of the sexual tension that's going on. Because I think someone's in their head about it, and they can't let go of the fact that certain things have to be so monotone and so structured. When, you know, when you get into relationships, not everything has to be so like gadgety. Maybe someone wants to use gadgets. Why I say that is because I'm looking into this person, and they have like gears and all that inside of there. Listen to your inner voice. Listening to your inner voice, and always listening to higher powers that are around you. Because I think you're aware of a situation. You're aware of certain things that are going on. But you need to learn how to focus in on that energy and open up new things. Maybe someone here is being cold, because there is a glacier between. Have courage, have strength. Be willing to fight for exactly what you want. Things can grow out of nothing. There's possibilities here. And someone might be traveling. Once again, there's travel. You have the travel card. Then you have the Rider and the Stork. That's a lot of travel. It could be by water. Fire energy could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. Needing to communicate with one another. Maybe you will be communicating with someone through social media. Some type of communication which needs to happen. Some type of correspondence here. And you need to have courage in reference to this. Having strength. Could possibly also be dealing with a Leo. Some of you are taking action towards what it is that you want after going through a period of laziness. Now you're growing into something better, and you see that there is this mountain before you, but you're willing to push forward because you know there's better things at the end of the day. I fell. Went all the way. Starting to clean up. Starting to clean up the mess, and anything that is not working for your greatest good, you're starting to clean it up. Alright? You're not going to get into this mode of not being able to fix your own issues. We are our own. Some of you need to let go of certain things. Holding on to something that's not serving you. Alright? All that glitters is not gold. Someone's wearing a false mask, perhaps not being completely honest. Everything that glitters is not gold. Not always thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. So if you're thinking of messing with someone else, don't do that shit. Trying to dip out in a relationship, in a marriage, it's not worth it. You know why? Because everything comes to light either way. I say that because of the fact that the High Priestess is here, Lover's card is here, the Three of Swords is like pointing out real good, the Cross, and then the Snake. And it's just like, some of you out here dipping into something that you don't need to be dipping in. Okay? Let's see. Some of you are starting a new venture. This is almost like the Fool card. She's stepping off the ledge. But this is also somebody that's not looking. Could be pertaining to love. There's a whole bunch of hearts floating around. And you're coming to the edge where now you're challenging shit. You're challenging the status quo. You're like, you know, not everything has to be like everybody. And that's fine. That's cool, because everybody has their different views on how certain things should be. Doesn't mean that it's right. Doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's okay to divert from the original or whatever the hell. I don't even know who made it up. And why I'm trying to say is it's like not everything. So, you know, the regular union is whatever. Is two people. What if somebody wants to add a third? Well, who's to say it's wrong? What if somebody wants to add a fourth? Whatever the case may be, as long as you're happy and you're not hurting anybody, I don't give a shit. Do you? Whoever you're thinking of, this could be the one. Alright? You already met the romantic partner that you seek. Clean up whatever you have first and then go for yours. Do what you have to do. You're coming to the edge. You're quite possibly going to make a decision in reference to moving forward with something. You're like, I'm on the edge about something. I need a change. I'm not getting satisfied in my relationship, so now it's time for me to move forward. It could be someone from your past. You've known each other before. It could be another lifetime that you guys knew each other. All right, just stay optimistic about your love life, that things are going to be working out in your favor and things are going to start to get cleared up. Things are going to start getting cleared up. What was I going to pull? I'll be forgetting. Oh. Strength. Leo card. You could be messing with a Leo or wanting to mess with a Leo. I think everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. You challenging certain things, I think it makes you strong. Not willing to settle, because you're like, no, I want to know more. I want to know what's right. I want to know what's wrong. Use crystals. Always keep crystals around you. They're going to gain clarity. They give you clarity. They give you guidance. They're willing to give off energy. You know, they clean off your energy. You can always energize them if you want to know more about them. You know, you can always hit me up. I can send you some stuff. But use crystals around you. Let's see what the angels have to say. Where am I? I got them, peoples. Isaiah, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. That's beautiful. So it's time to make changes, time for you to make a decision in reference to what it is that you want to do. You can push forward. You're always being divinely guided. Just don't play with no one's heart, feelings, and move with grace. There's new things that are coming your way. Just use your intuition to let it guide you into this better avenue. All right, you have to have strength in whatever situation you're going through. Challenge the status quo. If that's not what you know, if you're not happy and you're not content, then you need to move forward. Plain and simple. I hope these messages were clear and concise for you. I love you with all my heart, and I'll see you guys next week.